Bruh.
You already know what I'm going to say. That's shiny yellow metal.
Hey Jeff, man, thanks so much for the $50
contribution in 10 seconds, man. Holy crap. Hype in the chat is necessary on Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, Jeffy, man. Gold could do things, right? It could. I mean, you know, we would prefer it to do things. We'll look at it first, right after Bitcoin, I guess. You know, looking at Bitcoin on the daily, man. And still below the supply line of that somewhat major trend we're in. You know, peaks from June 26, 2019 and February 13th or whatever of this year. And here we are once more. Near it. Could go up and test it, man. I mean, you go test 92.32 and it's not going to be weird. But my God, would that not give people false insecurity to think that we're going to moon? All right. So breaking that, I think, is important, especially the fact that we've regarded it already. We're pulling back. You're losing your positive Momo. Arguments could kind of still be made that there's maybe some bearish divergence on Bitcoin on the daily. It's just not that clear because of all this crap that happened. What about my music? Is it too loud, dude? Probably. I don't even know anymore, man. Dude, Jeffy, man, thanks so much, dude. Alright, so we'll get on the 4 hour now. So, kind of breaking out of the pennant or the price contraction somewhat, though we've done it before. So, it's great that you're breaking this rather insignificantly sized pattern. The real big resistance, 9150, okay? Like, I'm be happy that we're out of it for now, but until we break 9150, it's not gonna sell me too much, right? We know what that is. You look left, you can see it. 2 times now we failed to truly break it for real. Well, are the buyers absorbing the remaining supply, or are the sellers absorbing the remaining demand? We just don't know, man. But either way, we got targets one way or another, right? $1,000 move up, $1,000 move down, whichever way this kind of breaks, okay? I mean, you're talking $7,500 or so to the downside and $10,000 and change to the upside on this structure. You'll never get to that measured move if you don't break 9150. And that's why, you know, cool story, bro, on us breaking this trend line for now. Okay. No, this is not a triple top. This is price contraction. Neutral, symmetrical, triangle, pennant stuff. Okay. It's neutral. It's not like overwhelmingly bearish. It's not overwhelmingly bullish. That's it, dude. Okay, so that's a big one. We haven't moved much, right? I mean, it's like kind of range bound for a few days. We've hit 9,000. We've hit 8,500. You know, $500 swings all over the place. Hadn't seen positive Momo on the 4 hour since the 1st of May. You think we might get that at some point? But look at that. Just as we're speaking and breathing together in this global market that is 24/7 unregulated, kind of scammy sometimes, right? A lot of times. We're back below what would be considered the supply line of the structure. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. In a positive way. Hey, man, we thought we knew about the 9,000. We're okay. Let's go to gold. Gold, similar looking stuff. All right, man. Larger pattern, though. Much larger. It's like Big Brother. Gold's Big Brother to Bitcoin. So, you know, what is it? Neutral pattern, measured moves on both sides. Fantastic news. I mean, somewhat fantastic news. This is on the 4 hour. We just had a candle close. Or, you know, like an hour ago. We had a candle close above 1703. That's not a joke, Jeffy. Chat. Not a joke. This is big time. All right? Falling below these areas was really bad. But the fact is, we sprung back above 1689, and we have now back tested the spring like to Jesus, man. And so now what we've done from springing, we engulfed, we've rallied, and we've gotten above the next resistance support area. Stay above this long enough, you're gonna see a freaking rally to 1724 minimum. Jeff and man, oh my god, let's go!
Chipping coupons in the stock market.
Oh, sorry, dude.
My effing bullions are tingling.
Oh my god. It's like your spidey senses, spider senses, whatever, dude. Dude. Jeffy coming in with the C note in less than 12 minutes, man, into the stream. Thanks so much, dude. Wow. My man. Yeah. Hefe. I know, dude. Come on, chat. Really? Imagine me not knowing how to say Hefe now. Okay, it's Hefe, but we call him Jeffy because it's a meme. It's a thing. Inside joke, dude. Or should I say, muchos gracias. And maybe we should call you Hefe today because it is Cinco de Mayo. I don't know how this works because you may not even be Mexican, which Cinco de Mayo is Mexican. It's not like a Latina thing. It's just one national holiday, and it's not even really a big deal to Mexicans. They don't even really care about it. It's like an Americanized Mexican holiday. So, you know, a good excuse to drink tequila, eat queso, listen to mariachi. Real talk. Wow. Thank you, Jeffy, dude. Well, we will see, right? I mean, you're in a good spot now. You gotta love that. And it's not even, I mean, look, dude, we can make jokes all we want. We can say, oh, you're gonna do, but look just here, you know, what is just price action? We don't have to know or think about Volkowski patterns. We don't have to call them that. But look, man, we made some sort of it was a discernible low, rallied, you sold off, you made the lower low. Then you rallied, and then you made almost an identical low, a higher low. So it's like momentum shifting structure potentially inside this neutral pattern, which might give us a little bit of an edge or a hint of bullishness, right? Just saying. It's super small, scuffed, whatever, but it's there. It's hard to ignore. And it's like, it's why coffee in two in the way it was the spring, the back test of the spring, all right? You don't even, I'm not talking about Volkowski, man. Okay, so real quick, let me check my notes here. Oh, you know, if you break out 100% measure moves 1808, but we know that there could be checkpoints for gold if it does break 1724.25. First one's going to be like 1750 to 1762. We can go to the daily real quick and then we'll shift on over. You look left, you look here, listen, way back. Yeah, no, there's the 1750, 1760 peaks. They're small. The major resistance like 1790, dude, to 1800. And then if you ever broke 1800, it would be insane. All the way up to like 1900 plus. Okay. Shuey Eric, man, thanks for the $1.09 super chat. Holy crap, man. We're gonna be kings. Hey, what's up, chart guys? How you doing, man? A hint of bullishness, man? Bruh. Can we get some hype in the chat for chart guys? Hype in the chat! They have honored us with their presence. I would say click on his name and go to his channel, but you can't even do that anymore because of the sex bots. Did you know that? If you haven't noticed, you can't click on someone's name in the chat and go to their channel now. So YouTube got rid of a problem, but they created a new problem. So now it's like no one can do that. No one can go to someone's channel. I don't know. That's kind of lame because, you know, it could hurt people, I think. People could, you know, somehow impersonate someone and say they're someone with a logo and name and not be that person, right? And you'd never know because you wouldn't be able to let me click on their name to see if they're fake. Oh, I'll never know. I guess they're real. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. Anyway, that's leadership of YouTube, dude. Okay, Activision freaking Blizzard killing it, man. They raised their guidance. Top to bottom beat, of course, right? We knew that. It's video games. How are their sales going to struggle? But they didn't. So currently, they're at the highs of after hours trading. 72.40, top right of your screen. Bottom left of your screen is Space, which is Virgin Galactic. You know, they're a company, right? They're a company that doesn't even have a product yet. You know, like it's like space tourism, but they don't even do that yet. So maybe they will soon. But they struck a deal with NASA today, and as soon as that deal as soon as that was announced, Space went up all the way to $18.40 or something. My God, and it's pulled back 17.24, still up pretty well after hours, but it was up like 10% at one time. So fantastic. And then, you know, we talked about EA, and then we go to the big brother, which I think is little brother. I've always thought this. It's a different story. Same, what is it? Same book, different chapter. The video game sector that just got wrecked. From 120 at close today till it got as low as freaking 112. No bueno, man. EA Sports. It's in the gains. It used to be when we had that inverse head and shoulders on the daily, but now that's all over, right? But I mean, this is way up since then. NASA happened at TA reversal point. Coincidence? Well, we can look at Space on the big screen. S&P 500 has reopened 18 minutes ago, and it's climbing. It's up 0.27% after, you know, the afternoon sell-off. Cool, man. Cool. It's not that big a deal, dude. And then bottom right's Bitcoin futures, currently at 9,025. That's where we got Vegeta, only on the futures, not spot price yet, and is really, really struggling at that little mini supply line, man. Come on. So, 100% measure move the downside. Jeffy would hate to hear this, but it's a neutral pattern, and it does have a target. The downside, if the worst in the world happened, 1600. Let's just round it out. Okay. Look, hidden bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Someone pointed out yesterday when we plotted it. Look, it played out just to back test the spring. Let's go. It's moon time. Fundamentals on gold and Bitcoin. I mean, they're at all-time highs right now for both of them. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Space, yeah, Space Connect. We got word that someone's getting high playing Space in the street. Yeah, that's you, chat. Just kidding. All right, so Virgin Galactic, as discussed, was looking a little weird, right? Because we have identified the 3 rising valleys pattern on Space. I like calling it Space, but Space is just a better name than Virgin Galactic Holdings. What is this, man? So it's like, the one valley has now become this prolonged same valley maybe, but like at the same time you think, hey, maybe it's like one bottom, 2 bottoms. I mean, there was really bullish divergence on the 4 hour from this low to this low. It really was, man. I mean, like, I know it was maturing, and now it's like building again, and now we'll gap up tomorrow. Maybe. That you just got to think, I mean, this pattern, you've retraced from your lowest low of all time, 88% of the freaking way. Mariana Trench retrace levels, value perceived by market participants at the 786, the 886. So people go long, and this pattern has manifested. So, and I'm doing this again because my work didn't save for like the 8th time. Oh my God, dude. It's like I did all this plotting today, replotting, and then my IQ, or like my ICUE. It's like my controls so many things in my computer. Had an update. You must restart now. And before saving, I didn't and got wrecked, man. So, new beginnings, like Mr. Cheezel would say. So what was the measure move again of this? It was to break out. If, man, big if. It's hilarious, man. Remember, it lost $60 million last quarter. But that's not as bad as the quarter before. They would have lost 75 million or whatever, or like year to date. No, it's not even. Is it a year to date? No, it's not. It was like last quarter they lost 75 million. So great job on not losing as much. So if the pattern was to play out 33.20, and that's somewhat in line with Fibonacci retraces because it's slightly above the golden zone, high to low. Right? It's not slightly. It's very much so above the 618. All right, well, then you could say, all right, well, maybe, if I was trading this and it was to ever break out and be confirmed, you could just use critical thinking and be like, all right, instead of just going, I'm exiting my entire position at 33.20, one could maybe layer out. You could think about hit the 618 as that first target and have a secondary target for the measure move in case, it hit here and then reversed to the downside and never got up to 33.20. So, measure moves can be swinging for the fence. And oftentimes you don't ever hit that 100% measure move. So reasonable targets, 29.72, 33.20, boom. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Bruh.
I know, Save Connect indeed. Yeah. Thanks for the 605 people tuned in. Yeah, if you're enjoying maybe this live stream a little bit, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Everything spike for Jeffy Man coming in with the bombs early. I cannot explain enough why I don't use autosave. It's stupid for what I do. I go to multiple screens, do multiple charting, okay? I can't do that. So EA climbing a little bit just now. A little bit. I mean, where it was just like, I don't know, 3 minutes ago at 112, now 115 after hours. Space still hanging in there. Let's go. What else killed it? I think Beyond Meat had a good earning report. Yep, 105.85, closed the day at 100, so up like 4% or so. And I think this might be on the news that, Impossible Meat is going into like a crap load. I mean, it's going into like all the Kroger stores. So that's probably big time for them. I'm trying to think, man. There's like, oh yeah, there was Pinterest too, right? I think it got hit. It did not do well. Yeah, dumped. Just yesterday was around $22. Now $17. After hours. I mean, it was down 2.89% before the close. Goodness. Oh, and Disney also. I mean, this is like, go figure. You think though, right? All right. It's like theme parks, movie theaters, everything. I mean, they were hit probably the hardest because of just the sectors they're in. And you're like, oh man, we know Disney's going to get wrecked. Well, what happens when you know? Chances are. Well, it started out up, but it's obviously dropped. And it's fallen below $100. That psychological support, that's real bad, man. So I wonder how much further Disney's going to go the downside. It did up thrust through a little range it was in. It's probably going to be near the range now. Feel bad, dude. Mandalorian, Baby Yoda couldn't save them. And it's just, you think about, what else is it? Like cable cutting. They're getting hit there. And they're trying to make up for those losses with Disney Plus. But it's like, good luck. Good luck making up for all that. Yeah, Alex S. MoneyGram. Biggest joke ever. Disney missed earnings by 32%. But yeah, we could all see it coming, and it did actually go the way everyone thought it was going to go. Yeah, they won't. Who, like, what are you saying? Disney won't be paying dividends? Oh, I mean, I know it's like kind of common. A lot of companies have cut their dividend. Sorry, just drinking my Irwin coffee, man. I dig it. Alright, let's take a gander at little brother Ethereum. Switched it back on to the cryptosphere.
It's China to me. China.
Tom Cruise has plans to film a movie on the ISS with NASA and SpaceX partnership.
Spaceballs, is this fake news? Or is this real life? That would be awesome, dude. I would love to get an opportunity to go to space to film a movie. Wouldn't that be amazing? But yeah, normally if you say something like that, be like, source, Uncle Fred or something, you know, or Fox News or CNBC or TMZ. I don't even care. It's not fake news. IBLB. Not really MGM active enough throughout the day and evening. Alright, get those 10K steps in no matter what you gotta do. What's this on my head? This is my power reader. Just in case Bitcoin was to break 9,000, we'd be able to read it, okay? We're blind without this. Jeez, man. Ever seen Dragon Ball Z? It's like the most ultimate meme in crypto, really, and Bitcoin. So the beautiful channel has been so well respected. The downside upside is bounced off the 25% trend line of the equidistant channel, only to run up to the heart line to fail for reversing, but still making higher lows at this low than this low. And you know where it's gonna go, right, man? If Bitcoin breaks the upside, well, it's like, of course, Ethereum's going to as well. Now, you got to think here. The difference, it's a little different. Bitcoin's making higher lows, where Ethereum has made lower lows than this low. If this was Bitcoin, it would be a higher low. So maybe it's just like a little mini trend or, channel. It's almost like a little bull flag, man, or a little wedge. I mean, maybe I'm crazy here, but that is some downsloping consolidation in an uptrend. Isn't it? Or am I crazy here? It looks less neutral than Bitcoin. Actually looks a little bit more bullish than Bitcoin, even though it doesn't matter because it's just going to do what Bitcoin does. Hard to argue that being the structure. Since the run up, that first valley, this is... price action has been confined here. And, where's the positive Momo, man? You're almost at neutral. RSI is neutral. Will this rise? Will you break this down sloping resistance and run up again? Possible. But it's impossible if Bitcoin dumps. You get that right? If Bitcoin dumps, then Ethereum's coming on down to 192. What is it? No, 191.57, whatever. Look, you got to go back. Valley, peak. Peaks. Mini peaks. Huh. Renaissance Man says the Gaussian channel turned green today on the daily. Very good.
Please take a gander at the hottest coin in the last 2.5 weeks. The only and only DG Bay. What do you make of this coin outperforming the entire market? Where do you see it currently, and potential pullback?
Oh my god, dude. Let's take a look at DGB. Everyone loves DGB. Well, it broke that resistance, didn't it? Once you break that resistance, there's like not much left. Went moon. I'm trying to think, was it Bittrex or something I was looking at? Yeah, dude, 2.3 pennies. Congratulations, man. So yeah, I have to redo this every time, right? So it's like, here's DGB. Which fib extension? With the 1618? Nope. We're on the way though. No, we're right at the 1414 fib extension, and it looked like you had divergence, the rising wedge, whatever maybe, but you just kept going, man. So this is it. 2.345 cents is the 1414. Where are we? I mean, you just get pinpoint here, scale in, and you can see we're just right below it. 1618 is up at 2.661 cents. That's where it could go if it really breaks this. But man, these are areas where reversals occur. That's the Fibonacci. That's what it is, man. And then you could just, at this point, probably just plot a trend line here. And this is going to be your demand line. So you're far away from the demand line. And what if we just anchored and made it like a channel? Would it do anything for us? Oh my goodness. So we plot it like this. Give me a sec. You can see the upside potential in the channel where you just now on this 4-hour candle broken the heart line of it, right? So if you can get past fib extension, it would make all the sense in the world to get a 2.6 cents because that's the top of the channel. My God, even if it's crazy now. I mean, it just looks good. Nice. Okay, got it. That's it. 2.661. You asked a question or something, right, about it? I don't think anything of it outperforming the entire market. It's just an S coin that's low liquidity, and you know, the lower the liquidity, the easier it is to move the meter. So wow, it's a flavor of second coin. DGB this time. It'll be hot next time or something else random. It'll be Hex coin, you know. It was great though. Great run. A very, very nice run. And at fib extensions now. Okay, cool. Hello, are you there, chat? I know everyone's patiently or impatiently waiting on Bitcoin to rise or fall. Turtle coin, yeah, it'll be turtle coin, chat.
I like turtles.
A none even? What are you talking about, Renee? What is English? I did blend my bulletproof coffee today, just like yesterday. There was no. I stirred it way more vigorously today, and there was absolutely no way I could tell. So yeah, it's good. You know, it's energy, because I'm fat adapted. I don't use glycogen. I don't use carbs for energy. I use fat. Welcome to the world of ketos. There we go. There's the Tom Cruise space source. USA Today, CNN, Yahoo, TechCrunch, TMZ. Boom. Well, save me Tom Cruise. We're going to be kings. And Ethereum could be kings if this pattern plays out, dude, because that's kind of wedgy. That's kind of downsloping price contraction. And in uptrends, these are normally good. All right, we're on to something here. Dang. So what does that mean? I mean, is it like we can have this, we can theory craft about Ethereum showing somewhat a little bit more bullish stuff, even though we know it follows Bitcoin. Maybe that means Bitcoin's neutral pattern is more bullish. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's the way it's gonna go. But again, man, gold and Bitcoin fundamentals are at all-time highs. Kanatomo, of course. Come on, dude. Man, DGB is right at that, man. That's a nice run, dude. For sure. Okay, so Bitcoin futures rallying a little bit more. 9,055 currently. I wish I could scale this and make it larger. That's what she said, I guess. But, but I can't. So I'll just have to be, have to be more audible. EA is down. We get it. Get wrecked. Get up the king. Put it back up there. It's earned a spot. 72.64. Wow. And the S&P, Dow Jones, you know, they are pretty much in sync. So it's up 0.24%. No big deal, man. We can put the Dow Jones down here. There you go. Really, it looks almost the same. I'm so surprised, man. We rejected at 9K, Renee. It's all over. That's okay. So you say rejected, but where's the real immense selling? It hasn't occurred yet, so that's not true rejection. True rejection's violent selling. All right, maybe we rejected it the first time. Second time, that's not very bad selling at 9K. It was 91.50 when I tested, and now it's pivoted to make a higher low than the previous low, and is just meandering on up again. So it's not a bad thing. I don't think Bitcoin got truly majorly rejected at 9K. Nah, because if it did, we would not be at $8,972 right now. Sorry, scratching my eyeball. You know how that goes. Sometimes just gotta scratch, man. Hopefully I don't have corona on my fingers. Because then I'd be screwed. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me see here. What can I do? Alright, so someone wanted to talk about Raven coin. I don't know, man. Hadn't looked at this in a while. I thought Raven at BTC was showing an awesome like harmonic or something. I'll take a look. But so far it's like it could be. I mean, like this price action much lower than the crash high. But good news is you have broken back above. I would definitely say somewhat critical support. It's a nice line. 1.9 cents. God. So that's good, man. And it's not only that. Like you broke it. The last time you broke it, you then back tested it as support, and you've rallied and you're continuing. So you've sprung and back tested a spring, which is bullish. I'm sure there's probably a channel we could plot. You know, man, we've been that stupid wick there kind of screws things up. But 1, 2, 3. What if we do use the stupid wick? I just don't know how I feel about the stupid wick, man. If we use a stupid, see, this is what I hate about these S coins. It's like, what do you do, man? Do you use it or you not use it? So if that's the case, then you're just in the dead middle of this channel, and there's lots upside. Like, you know, lots of whipsawing. I don't know, man. It's like it's higher highs and higher lows. That's real. That's what's going on right now. But to say there's a pattern, there could be a supply line, upsloping supply line maybe at this point. So let me, is it like a broadening bottom? And what do we do? Like that, I mean, that might be, that's the initial 1-2 anchor point, and you never had a close above it. So here we are. Yeah, and look, even more confirmation, this wick. So you're trying to maybe break out of a broadening top pattern. And let's just look for resistance left. Okay, this is where we are. We're at this one valley all the way back from March of 2019 on Raven. There's a peak kind of around there from November 2018. So breaking that, you'd think the next target's 2.4 cents. It's just a valley. But let's use Fibonacci too, man. Come on. Why will we not use Fibs? So 382, 38% retrace is where we're kind of above that now. So you'd think the next target is the 50% retrace, which is it's like 2.49 cents, not 2.39 cents. So it's like, all right, if this is going to continue climbing, those are the next targets. You ever break that, well, then you could very well see the 618 at 2.89 cents. I know it's like we're going like incrementally, dude, because it's a penny coin. So somewhat price divergence, it seems like, from you talking about the way it started. But then you could also argue and be like, okay, we just do that, you know, because it's like the new low, all right? A higher low and higher highs. So you could be about to break out here to the upside, or you could find yourself at the bottom again. I don't know, man. Do I see an edge or something? Not really. Whoa, what the... An edge? Nope. It's just like Bitcoin, kind of, man, where it's just, you've had positive momentum. I mean, you haven't seen negative momentum since March 22nd now, man. Going on 6 weeks. Just positive momentum. And there's no real divergence on either oscillator. So you don't have an edge on the daily at all. But I bet you if we go to the weekly, we'd have bullish divergence here like Bitcoin. Oh my god, man. Look at this friggin' bullish divergence on Raven on the weekly. There you have it. So it has begun. Whatever, screw that, man. You can try to figure out what the pattern is. It's just all over the place. So, dude, it's like identical. It's like the low here, and then the lower low with slightly lower levels of negative momentum. In bending price action, reversal to the upside. Boom, Raven's got it, and it could keep going. It's going to stop when Bitcoin stops. That's real. Look on the weekly. Major support that you've broken back above, and you're back testing it on the weekly. So doing that long enough, you know, the weekly makes things a lot clearer. There's no real major resistance till 3.2 cents. Isn't that nuts? On the daily, there's all kinds of wicks and highs and lows everywhere. On the weekly, that would be the next target. 3 cents. There's nothing else, man. There's like nothing else. We will see. There's your Raven, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Zip. Connect. Oh, no edge. It was all bearish convergence. Oh my god. Julia, let's look at hindsight here. And Phil, look at that. Disgusting. And that played out beautifully. Anyway. You get that right. I mean, you have not seen positive momentum on Zip on the weekly since October 28th, the week of October 28th, 2019. Hey, look how you bounced off the 200-week moving average. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, that's what happens, man. It's like you go to where there was no support on the way down, no resistance on the way up, right? So you went straight down to the next area where there might be some support, and you hit that and bounced off of it. Great stuff, man. That's the way TA works. You fill the gap. There's probably another minor gap up here at 369, but is that cup with handle, man? I don't know, because cups normally have, a cup with handle is a cup with handle for a reason, because it's like you run up and you sell off, round out, and then you come back and you make like that. This had nothing, right? But if you were gonna look, I mean, you can measure this like a cup with handle. If it does break out and rallies, measure the same way, but I'm not so sure I would call it exactly a cup with handle. People just get too caught up on calling things names, and it's like it's not about being right about what pattern it's called. you plot these patterns because they have sizes. They're sizes of the structure, and that's how you get your measured move. So what you don't, we can say, no, it's not a cup with handle. Doesn't matter. But if it broke the resistance there, then you could measure for that. And it could, if the 100% measure moves play out, it could hit 430. But no, I'm not convinced to say that's cup with handle, man. Does everyone understand? People just get too caught up on what, you know, I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying, like, sometimes people just get too caught up on name calling of patterns when they should be focusing on just like it's a structure. What's up, Jonathan Allen? Daily, here's the daily. No, I don't think 2-3 days or whatever after Warren Buffett publicly announces that he's dropped all his airline stock for losses. I don't think 2 days after that warrants one going long on airline stocks. Something else about Zip, Julia, to watch, and it won't even matter if it breaks out. Look left, you know, very real ice line at 282. Right, if you can't, you know, break that, you'll never. But if it does, I mean, you know, you'll go straight up maybe to 320. You break that 340, and then you got the overhead resistance at like 360. So it's probably like you break this. I think you could see 360. These overhead resistances. Look, even here where you are. I mean, this is an overhead resistance technically. Right, so it's like peaks and valleys here. Major zone, breaking that, yeah, you could see that measured move play out or get close anyway.
Look here, listen. Go. Brew.
Bitcoin happening. Thanks so much for the.
Bruh.
Thank you, man. We got you there.
Bruh.
Thanks, Mitch. Much appreciated, my friend.
For sure. Absolutely, Julia. Yeah. Yeah. It's real life. Major resistance point. You break that, you could boom. If you don't, you could be a peasant, right? What's it like to live in Alabama? Wow, man. What kind of question is that? I don't think anyone cares. It's good if you're normal. If you fit in, like if you do like what the status quo is here, life's good. When you start doing your own thing, doing unique, different things, that's when it starts getting a little weird. That's when people start perceiving you differently a little bit, right? So it's not the best place for being different. It's a very, very good place to be cookie cutter and normal, and you know, you get that, right? That's probably true anywhere, to be honest. Well, there you go, man. That's you'd know better than me, right? Because I lived here my whole life. Smithologist, this is certainly a scouter to check our power levels, but unfortunately, we're just knocking on the door, but we can't even get there, man. How does this only have 243 likes? Good question, B. Christ. Or B. Christ, I don't know. They don't like streamers in Alabama. They don't even know what streamers are, dude. I'm like the only streamer in Alabama. Find me a streamer who lives here. And I'm talking someone who like actually does it kind of like we do it, you know?
It's China to me. China.
Let's see at DHT. Maybe. Thank you.
DHT Holdings, man. Is that a cub with handle, man? Inverse head and shoulders, man? I don't know, man. Thank you for the 3s, Batson. You know what? Let's just pull it up on this screen. DHT. Doesn't this sound like a drug or something? Am I wrong here? Oh, big bearish engulfing candle today. Down 7.58%. Disgusting. Look at this. Nice. Look, you know, hindsight, whatever. But look at that bearish divergence manifested into a sell-off. It was like bearish divergence at like an 88, 90% retrace. I mean, if you... Oh yeah, this is my set. This is my DJ set, by the way, my playlist. All these songs you've been hearing this stream. I've never unveiled it before. This is a good one, man. It's called Whiskey by Agrum Lounge. It's like lounge without a G. Alright, so he's like, is that inverse head shoulders cub with handle, man? I don't know. I don't have... I mean, look, you know, eventually this will... It looks like it'll show hidden bullish divergence soon if it can pivot here, but we want to... Normally we want a bullish Japanese candlestick pattern and waning negative momentum to be like, hey, it does look like hidden bullish divergence. We don't have that yet, do we? So no, the last thing that's happened is a really bearish candle. And you've fallen, you've technically, today, you fell below that support level, right? Where it's like the, if it was the left shoulder, man, or it's just a support that you broke. It's not good. I mean, look. But yeah, dude, if this is real and you get follow the price action, I think the next target's 648. So there's no like real edge here. Like, you want to talk about gorgeous Momo shift on DHT. I mean, just look at that, man. That's pretty, man. The low. You ran up, you sold off, you eventually hit that same low, then you double bottom to confirm it. That support's valid before running again, and then when you sold off once more, you made a higher low. Composite man accumulating his position, because look what happened after that low was created. Look where it went, all the way up, you know, from 360 all the way to 884. You can identify the composite man doing his thing. But anyway, it's been all screwed up since then, right? So yeah, I think since we broke this support, you're probably going to 648 next. And I don't know if you don't have an... Maybe if we can show a Japanese candlestick pattern, like bullish reversal there or something with hidden divergence, like maturing, then maybe we can say there's a chance of 648. But I don't know. We need to see that when it gets there, and we're just not there yet. So, okay. Thank you, Wayne. Cinco de Mayo. Anyway, so go ahead, Bitcoin for a second. Go to the 4 hour. Look at the price contraction. Look at us attempting to break this supply line, but just not yet, man. Are you kidding? Do we literally have a streamer who's coming in here dissing me? Oh my god, man. He's dissing me, dude. He's probably, you know, trolling, though. Imagine being a streamer and coming into another person's stream
Thanks, Jesus, man.
and talking crap. Oh, look at Link. Yeah, real quick. None of this work saved. But it played out. Yay. I don't want to delete everything because this such an amazing story has been told on Link. They should write a book on Link's TA journey, dude. 50% retrace. So it's wild, dude. It's like I think at this point, I mean, you're uptrending still, right? So how do we have it? How did I have it again? It was like maybe 1 and 2 here. Yeah, this was it. This is how I had it. And 1 on the bottom. And the way it lined up was so pretty. Oh, decibel check, sorry. Is it too loud? Oh, yeah. Look at this. And now you're starting to fall out for the first time. But I get it, though. I mean, it could be misconceived because of the wick here and stuff. But, man, that's a pretty good-looking channel. Hey, if you make a higher low here than this low, that's great. That's real good. I mean, that would be pretty bullish. It should rise if Bitcoin rises. So you're just right at this potential little demand line here. I mean, look how many touches. This is why I like it. It's like the trader settled up here. I get it. You know, we didn't use the wick as the anchor point. We used this low. But trader set it up right at it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So maybe you're flagging. Maybe it's like a big impulse up on pretty decent volume and very, very little amount of volume on the selling. So this could be just a small amount of bullish consolidation before rallying again. And that will definitely probably happen at Bitcoin pumps, right? Oh, this is another good song called Perfect Lady by Made to Move.
Is that a joint?
Oh my God, Greg Morgan.
Like making a huge head and shoulders on the 1 minute. Kappa.
Well, it's all over for a link then. I'm sure many people have said that many times. This thing's been killing it. But very little pullback, right, since this pump, man. So very little value up here. That's real. If you're talking about value, none up here. But if we're talking about the continuation of this crazy move up, it could be real. We could get another move up on link. And you would think that the target's probably going to be like 393 or so if it runs up. I mean, that's like major, dude. Major resistance, 393, $4. Okay. I mean, we really, this whole rally, just haven't been able to break $4. Okay. So I don't see like a pattern or anything really, right? I don't see like a horizontal trend. It's an uptrend. It's not a no trend, which is sideways. So I'm wondering, what if we used an equidistant channel and tried to include that scam wick down there, the bullish hammer that manifested into much higher prices? I mean, that's what TA is about, dude. A Japanese candle, a bullish Japanese candlestick pattern. So we pull that down. Would the 100% be the... Okay, I kind of like it. Look at that, dude. If we include the wick, then all of a sudden, like, this low point is on the 25, 25, 25. So it did hit the bottom before bouncing. Very pretty. So just using a little bit of open-minded thinking. You're still in it, man. You're still in this thing. Until you're not. Things again, Greg, man. Good to see you, dude. 1941 Connect. Had to say it, right? Oh, Paris. I mean, those are one of those alien questions, right? Where it doesn't have anything to do with technical analysis. So go get a coin, you flip it, and that would be your answer. You have a 50% chance of being right or wrong, Paris. And here's the other thing, right? We try to make sense of pumps. What if that same day of all this happening, you're talking about, you know, the staking with Ethereum? What if Bitcoin pumps that day or rises and Ethereum rises with it too? People are going to say, well, it's not because of Bitcoin pumping or it's not because of technical reasons. It's because of this. And it's like we try to make sense of things that we don't understand. And that oftentimes leads to, false senses of, you know, reasoning. So I'm gonna say I don't know, and I'm not gonna try to implement that into some sort of strategy, right? And if I can't like use any kind of, you know, argument, then I'm completely fine saying I don't know, right? Why am I Vegeta? We're under 9K because the meter, he doesn't break the meter till we break 9K. So I would lose this when we break 9K, dude. Get with it. False conclusions. There you go. Yeah, we think it's because of this, but it's like you're completely wrong, but you don't even know. You could never know if it's right or wrong anyway, so it's like, why even care at that point? Sure, Paris, man. Thanks for watching, dude. Sub extra. JPAR. How you okay? Thanks for the $2 contribution, man. Sorry.
Bruh.
It's that $3 minimum on TTS for real reasons. Nothing I can do about it. Hey, A-Day, did that person really have a stream, dude? I mean, that's like not a marketable name at all. So it's like, if that person did have a stream, it's like, they'll never really, I don't know, I say that, and there are all these weird names that are in this space too, so. Okay, anyway. Oh, I did. Let's go back to futures, take a gander. Top left, bottom left is S&P 500 Dow Jones futures. Bottom right is Bitcoin. And top right is Activision Blizzard. It earned its spot, at least for the stream, to be up there after killing it on guidance being raised in a top to bottom beat. That's revenues and EPS. I mean, it's up a crap load. I don't even know what the percentage it is up. It was up 2.74% at close today. So, anyway, shifting back, we got XRPay. Beautiful. Linear regression channel, dude. Beautiful. So, what's it doing? It looks a little bit like Ethereum, doesn't it? XABC could D, and this is all of them, like Bitcoin even too. Like it could run up. It's like you're on C, you've pivoted at C, and you might be working on the C to D. But anyway, I mean, look, you plot it the same way. So it's not really that good looking. It had a little false breakout. Look at that shooting star, and then after the shooting star, bearish engulfing candle. Wonderful. Very little help. I mean, it's not doing well at all right now. That's a narrow range right there. 3 inside bar, narrow range. That's not a bullish thing. You can learn about narrow ranges somewhat in David Weiss's book, Trade's About to Happen.
China to me, China.
Hi, can you check the
Darden.
It's the Olive Garden stock.
Yeah,
Also,
Darden Connect.
everyone do your daily ping that is in the general chat Discord.
All right, we will everyone, if you're in the Discord, ping Ace G to annoy him. All right, I'm pinging him. I did my part. Thanks, man. Yeah, Darden, it fell off a cliff. It's awful. It's like so bad. But yeah, of course, it's had its rally, man. It's great, dude. On your rally caps. Darden Connect. This had like one of the most beautiful channels ever, and like, look what happened, dude. Once it broke out of this channel, hey, look, it's like scuffed head and shoulders, whatever, you know. Oh my God, Was this cyber? Let's just hindsight heroes here. All right. Did this ever hit a 786? I don't think it did, but my God, man, it did. So look where the cipher. Oh my God, I love cipher. I love harmonic chat. Okay, but anyway, you know, once it broke that trend, it was all over and went down to, you know, much stronger support. The range, right? But you're asking something. Oh yeah, no, you just want to do that. So I don't know. Look at the abandoned baby. Oh my God. Beautiful abandoned baby pattern. I mean, that's gorgeous. 3 candlestick pattern. I mean, this is it, dude. So abandoned baby reversal, and I don't know. It's like dark cloud cover today, kind of. I have no idea if this is going to keep climbing, but that was a big time reversal. So it has, but I don't know if it's done reversing. This kind of looks like Twitter a little bit, but not. Probably just plot a channel and call it a day. Oh no, you broke out. Yeah, it broke out and opened right at the old demand line is now supply line, and it opened and all day just sold off. Yep, closed near its low. Not really bullish when you do that, but you know, Fed, S&P 500, Dow Jones, they just, you know, unlimited quantitative easing is very real. But you can't say if this was to continue down, it didn't start with a gorgeous textbook abandoned baby. Yeah, no more free breadsticks. At all, yeah, you're right. So this is the keto chart, right? The inverse keto chart.
Is that a joint?
Hey Mitch, what are your QRTA thoughts on Muso?
It's right, isn't it? Just like it's a contract or it's a derivative of the futures markets for oil. So pretty cool. And I know we talked about this when it was down here before these big green candles. I haven't really been tracking it too much, but let's go tripping through time so you can see real quick what's happened. $11, 10 cents, 17, 12. All right, this was all-time lows. The 80s and 90s, we saw it twice. Once there and once back here. 86 and 96, 98. Okay, we got back above that. And then you had the next major support, 17, 12 or whatever. Okay, so this is what you always want to look for when prices do this. So that all-time low, you got back above it, and then you back tested it as support. And somebody tell me out there what pattern this is. Okay, let's hear it, chat. See if you're awake. This is back testing the spring. It's regarding it as support. Huh? That's confirming to the market participants that the bottom is in when you do that oftentimes. But the Japanese candlestick was gorgeous. Close, Zach. Close. I'm looking for one. I mean, you can say hammer, right? But it's something else. There's like a right answer, but there's an even more right answer, okay? Someone, please. I need one person. There we go, Timo. Timo got it, chat. Let's go.
Bruh.
A bullish pin bar, because it's different than a hammer in certain ways. The hammer, here's an inverted hammer, my God. It was a reversal. So maybe I could find a bullish hammer somewhere on this chart, and we could, I mean, it's never going to work out, is it? That's a decent one. I'm looking for, here we go. So this is a bullish hammer right here. I mean, okay, here's another one. this reversal, 2016 started kind of with a hammer, but the best looking hammers are the ones with no tops, right? Look at this beautiful hammer here. And look where the price went after that hammer was when the paint dried. So that's what a hammer is. But there's the pin bar, the bullish pin bar that we saw that has different criteria. It looks very similar. Where are we, man? So you notice the criteria doesn't matter on a hammer where it is, but the pin bar, it does matter. What has to happen on a pin bar reversal is this candle's body has to close within the previous candle's body, just like this. And not only does it, in the larger the wick on the bottom, the stronger the pattern, the Japanese candlestick pattern is, and then pin bars notoriously have small wicks on the top. So this was textbook bullish pin bar, though people would say hammer too, but you gotta understand they are different in their own right, and that's okay. But they're both, bullish reversals. Dude, we were like 1 cent away from 9,000. This is ridiculous, dude. You can't tell me after today, like, 9,000 is just this insane psychological resistance just because of Vegeta memes, okay? Sorry, dude. We're just not gonna do it then, man. I guess we're just not gonna break 9K. So since that bullish pin bar, we've had insane run up, and now it's 27.20, and it's at critical resistance, right? I mean, this is a resistance area for sure. So those are my thoughts, how it all turned around. Look at this, the back test 1 time, 2 times. You actually had 3 back tests of that spring. Pretty crazy. So where could this go Fibonacci wise if it was actually going to retrace commonly, which I don't know if it will. It's already achieved a 38% retrace, so you're not too far from the halfway mark at 32.89. So the golden zone for US oil between $25.15 and $40. Okay. Are y'all liking this playlist, man? This set? Alright. Been live now for 1 hour and 13 minutes. Thanks for the 724 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, sub. Thanks so much, man. Like spike. We just hit 303. Don't do it for me. Do it for Bitcoin. Because the more likes we get, the higher the likelihood Bitcoin pumps. Crappy science. Just kidding. In Fibonacci we trust. In son of Bonacci we trust, Kevin. $70 Bitcoin sell on Kraken, Sam. Well, you know what they do? You know what happens with sell walls? They just randomly, magically disappear. So someone's suppressing the price right now. What's up, Richard? Coming in from London. He swears down, mate. So futures on Bitcoin, 9,070 currently. Bottom right of your screen. Still climbing, man. Will we square up? Looking like on this scrub time scale, 91.55 would be that square up, mate. What do you think anyway? Alright, I mean, isn't this is an insignificant time scale, but if you look at it like zoomed out, you can see a low, the eventual higher low, and now we've gotten maybe another higher low. I don't know, man. So accumulation's real, at least since you know, Thursday of last week. Gemini, what happened, JT? I don't know, man. Gemini XRP, I know they were listing BAT, and BAT hasn't done anything getting listed to Gemini, man. So Francisco coming in from Portugal, dude. We got the Portugal army. Nick doesn't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from him. What? What's up, Charizard? Good of you to finally make it, man. You're a little late, though, man. Yeah, well, look, Portugal. Vegeta is also in Portugal, dude. Where is everybody? Yeah, okay, so we got people in Portugal, at least 3 watching. Where is everyone else at? Are we going around the world again? Not one. Central Florida, Cali. We got the West Coast, the East Coast. We got Colorado and Texas and Holland and the Netherlands and Spain and Guadalajara. Nashville, South Carolina, Virginia. What's up, Arshad, dude?
Bruh.
Thank you, dude. What's that super sticker? He says, keep it up with a pair. All right, we'll keep it up, man. Just for you. Oregon, Louisiana, Norway, Ireland, Seattle. Dude, Seattle got Jumanji going on, man. Those murder hornets that have found their way from Asia started in like British Columbia, Northwest Canada, but now first occurrences in the US, in Washington. Good lord. Finish up the game, dude. Ontario, Switzerland, Johnson City, Tennessee. What the heck? Trying to show. We got Kashmir, Michigan, Finland. More Portugal. We got Arizona. We got Africa. Wow. The Maldives. Nova Scotia. Hey, say hello to Ricky and Julian and Bubbles for me. My God. Kentucky, Washington, D.C., New Zealand, Australia, mate. Iran. Dude, yeah, we got the whole world. Don't you love it? I mean, every time I ask, it's like, you think I'd, at this point, be desensitized to it, but it's just, I'm not. It's so cool. And what brings us all together? The technical analysis, man. That's what it is, dude. It's this magical, different language that most people don't know about and will never know about while they go throughout their lives. Netflix Connect. Yeah.
Can we take a look at the flicks when they're on?
Netflix Connect. Well, we got Libya in here. Zagreb. I don't know where Zagreb is. Guantanamo. Antarctica. Yeah, right, dude. France. Phrygia. It's everywhere, dude. Let's see, I don't even know if my work's saved on this one. Oh, we're good, man. Hey, that hidden bullish divergence played out like the Jesus, man. Yeah. Didn't it, mate? Netflix, remember? This was all-time highs back from June 2018. You finally broke it, but you up-thrusted, and you were just tired. You know, you were kind of like double-topping up there. Macro kind of crapped out a little bit, so you fell below it, and we thought we'd go down to 386. You got to 392, the wicks, not the candle body closes, and then you had a low on price, a much higher low on price, a much higher levels negative Momo, hidden bullish divergence, impending price action, continuation to the upside. There you are. And now, where are we? 424.
Is that a joint?
You're back above previous all-time highs, barely. So stay above it in spring. You know, you've sprung. Now back test the spring and then become a legend to the upside. Remember, we had targets. They haven't really changed. I mean, the major targets, dude, I think, on the flicks. Netflix. 474. All right, you stay above this long enough and you really start a rally. Yeah, 474 is the 1272. And don't worry about it. Like, you go to the weekly, and I'll show you real quick the idea. Yeah, it's like ascending triangle, and then also it's like a, what is this? Like, the frick? 70%? No. Yeah, dude, this is also the idea that the PCZ for a reversal just happens to be at the 100% freaking measured move of the ascending triangle that you've broken out of, and that's 543.40. I mean, it lines up unreal. I mean, it's too perfect. There's your Netflix, dude. Yeah, thanks for the 750 people tuned in, dude. Good to see y'all, really. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Bitcoin gets so close. I mean, it literally just a minute ago, I think, hit $8,999.99 and did not hit 9,000. But we know the futures are well above 9,000. I think 9,070 right now. Straw poll of nothing. Yeah, I don't know, dude. So maybe we could do that. I think this would be a good straw poll. What pattern is this? Neutral pattern, right? So will Bitcoin break out bullishly or bearishly of this pattern? How will Bitcoin break out? Let's say the triangle. Bullishly, bearishly, easy. All right, here I'm spamming it. Here it comes, chat. Go cast your vote. How do you think Bitcoin's gonna actually break? I mean, it's breaking out bullishly, but I'm saying like really, like you'll know when it's real. When we get like a mega impulse to the upside downside where there's no doubt. I'm not talking about this Rudy Poo. Oh, we're starting to break out, but we can't because we suck and we can't break 9K. Not that. I'm talking like huge impulse candle where you're up $500, you're down $500, right? After breaking the trend line on the upside or the downside. Very, very interesting, chat. Okay, we got 71 votes. Rookie numbers, dudes. I remember my first straw poll, chat. Rudy Poo's in the chat. Oh my god, somebody say my name. Oh, I did not do the S&P. We can knock that out real quick. But remember, I mean, look, you know, that's... What are you talking about? What pattern? This one right here. You're looking at it, right? So vote or be destroyed. I mean, that's kind of it, dude. That's like your only option. Just kidding. Oh my god, how many times have I had to redo this? And I'm starting to wonder, I don't know why it popped in my head. I'm like starting to wonder about Tesla on the 4 hour looking like head and shoulders type stuff, man. So here's your S&P 500, man. That is now actually... Oh my god, dude. It's showing hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour now. It's not even a joke, dude. Look at this. What? Can't even make this up. Thanks, Jerome Powell. You're so powerful, dude. Powerful. Oh god. You got it on both oscillators too. Alright, impending price action continuation to the upside is what this infers to market participants. And well, it's starting to do it, man, isn't it? Like, next target, look where you had a bearish engulfing candle, right? You gapped up today. Had a real strong close in that first 4-hour candle above 28.75, which is what? Very important. This right here. The Trump bump buying climax. Market expansion buying climax, all right, before the correction. You didn't see that again for a while, right? Like 10 months or something. Maybe 8 to 10 months. So you closed below it actually today. It was not a good way to close, and so engulfing, and there's a gap now. So imagine the S&P filling a gap, 28.43. But that's interesting, isn't it? Where you make a low on price, make a higher low with slightly higher levels of negative Momo, slightly lower levels relative strength, implies continuation to the upside. We will see, because it's kind of happened, right? Bullish Mara Bazoo engulfing candle yesterday. Don't you love it, man? What a joke, dude.
Bruh.
Someone's telling me to just look at the it says forget it, the wicks, look at the candle closes. I mean, you can do that. And he's trying to say descending triangle here. I mean, it's sure, you would think that there's more, if you look at it that way, there's more distribution going on than there is there's less accumulation going on than there is distribution. There's like more, you think some more distribution. So just someone's outside opinion here. It's like this, just using the candle closes. It's, yeah, more or less accumulation. All right, I understand. Open-minded. I get it. Well, again, man, like if that's the case, then cast your vote, you know, because a symmetrical triangle is neutral. So we're not wrong in saying that, because if you do regard the wicks, it's a different look. Okay. Really, dude? I just spammed this and got 5 new votes. Disappointing, chat. Oh yeah, green candle freedom. Oh yeah, dudes. I mean, I literally just played devil's advocate for somebody in the chat, and I get you to try to be rather condescending, which, dude, why won't you see? You could just bring up something positive too, right? But you won't. And see, that's where your mindset is, green candle freedom. So
We have been bouncing off a trend line that goes back 6+ years bullish emo.
Are you talking about the S&P? I don't know if you're talking about Charizard. No, definitely not the S&P. Bitcoin from 6 years ago? That can't be real either. I don't know what you're talking about, Charizard. You come in peace? Well, then why don't you say something positive, you know? Like, it's just, you could say anything. So you choose to throw a slight at, hey, you know what technical analysis does, right? Sometimes it gives you an edge and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we hypothesize things because we don't have the strongest edge at that time. But at the same time, there are other assets that are showing really clear coinciding variables and they play out. And sometimes they don't. So it's just like, what's the angle? Yeah, people think TA is fortune telling and someone's wrong. Hey, if like the analysis was wrong or whatever, all of a sudden completely discredited, TA's fake, get wrecked, I'm gonna insult you now. Like that's kind of a way a lot of people operate. So oh my god, man, measure move the downside. I mean, you'd think a square up's perfect. Like I think it goes a little like 7,500, but like just think about a square up down here like 7,700, 7,760. That'd be the target, the downside. The upside's 10K. Oh, you're talking about Bitcoin. How can Bitcoin be at a critical support from 6 years ago, dude? How is that real? We weren't at $9,000 ever 6 years ago. Look, I mean, look. It can be... Wait, what? Luke, all I did was... Yeah, it can. It doesn't look like consolidation dependent as much descending triangle. Well, whatever then. Then if you put bearishly in the poll, you'd be right. You can place your bets with the shorts. One can do that. So, yeah, dude, sure. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think this is a breakout, is it? I mean, like, dude, that's not a real breakout. That's kind of like just a walkout. And so, like, even with the fake out, you could adjust, and if you adjust from the fake out from before, then all of a sudden you're like, you've broken out of nothing, just making an adjustment there. See, so it's like, my God, man, mysteries abound. That seems pretty perfect to me in terms of an apex. There's a higher low. In it, right here, it is technically a higher low. But, your argument is right in terms of there's not as much accumulation as there is distribution. But here's the thing. Patterns or not, nothing matters. You're screwed if you don't break 9150. Like, if we fail to get 9150 now, oh yeah, it's going down big time. Like, that's the big thing. 9150 right now is what in everyone's mind.
Would you say bearish than bar on SPX daily close? Also, could you draw a neckline starting April 8th on daily? Thank you.
Oh my goodness, dude, this is disgusting. Well, look at the S&P. Look at the price action day. Thanks for getting me on the daily. Dude, this is bad. 28.75, right? Look at this. You closed below it. It's bearish pin bar. No, remember, because you can't have a bearish. It's a pin bar is a 2 Japanese candlestick pattern. You must have a previous candle included. Okay, so this is more like shooting star-esque. But again, man, it's like you look for the bearish patterns at the top. This isn't really a top, right? This is lower than this high. So, no, I think it's just a rejection candle. Look, man, you see this, right? I mean, this is gnarly. Freaking gnarly, dudes. So the gap fill could be coming next, 28.43. Look at this. Where did my music go? Huh? Hello? Oh, I don't know what just happened, man. Wish actually that didn't happen. So all you did on the daily was reject 28.74. I don't know if we could call it any kind of particular pattern, but you clearly understand looking left what's happened, and it's not really a good thing. No, and here's the thing: you're now neutral. I mean, you're getting closer and closer to neutral on the histogram. Excuse me on this. It's also a good song. Okay, so yeah, you haven't seen negative momentum since March 26th, going like 6 weeks. So we'll eventually see red again, you'd think. So your question, there's a bin bar. Oh, a bin bar. I don't know. I'm just kidding. You draw a neckline starting April 8th on the daily. April 8th. April 8th's kind of random as F, right? Nah, I don't think so. If it was anything, you do it from a valley. This is the valley. This is nothing. That's erroneous. So trying to plot there, you're trying to say like left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I wouldn't. I mean, dude, if it rejects this, it's not because it's a head and shoulders pattern. It's rejecting it because it's a major critical overhead resistance and it's a major potential reversal point. All right, look what happened when we failed to break this. We reversed majorly. And look what happened when we reversed here. At this, I mean, it's the same spot. Look, we reversed right there at the 618 golden retrace resistance, man. And so you may not ever, I mean, if this is the top here, then this is gap's going to fill and we're going to continue to sell off. All right, and we know all our supports resistances. I don't know. I had all these plotted. And this is just... All right, you held 28.20, but now you've rejected 28.74. All right, so you're just ping-ponging around different historical support resistances, okay? Yeah, again, neckline. I don't see a neckline at that date area. I think it's like you've kind of broken out of a wedge already, but you haven't had too much follow through price action. So we've been live now, 1 hour 36 minutes. Thank you all for hanging out. You know, and oh, that was Nick who asked about the neckline. Not like necklines come with collars. Collars are discernible swing lows. April 8th is not a discernible swing low.
Hope you're all having a good day. Mitch, keep up the good work, brother.
What's up, John, man?
Purple heart, rocket, purple heart.
Purple hearts in the chat. Thank you, dude, for the 10 super chat.
If you draw a line in a macro V from the two support levels in this bull pin, it'd access support all the way back to 2014.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, we can draw lines all we want, right? And we want to talk about lines being drawn. I don't think any matter. Except here, you go to the monthly on Bitcoin, okay? Monthly chart. These are what are important, man. 2014. I mean, cool, dude. I just don't think that's going to make or break anything. I don't think it's that really big of a deal. I think you should, we're talking about like zoomed out, significant time scale looking stuff with lots of data. This is the way one should be interpreting Bitcoin. IMO, symmetrical triangle. We have price contraction. We have neutrality. But it's coming after an extremely nice bullish impulse. So you think about breaking out or up to the up, like once this thing breaks, but this could take another year before Bitcoin breaks out of this. The apex is like August of 2022. Monthly chart. Each candle represents 1 month, so should give you an idea. But good news, this previous month, April, bullish engulfing candle. Seldom do we get bullish engulfing candles. We did have one in January, but unfortunately, yeah, due to coronavirus, people, like the whole market freaked out. Record levels of unemployment, all these bad things. But all it took, look at the recovery, how fast it was. It was just like, on this chart, like it didn't even happen almost. What's up, Beast? What do I have on my face? My God, man. No one know about the over 9,000 meme at all for Bitcoin? I mean, dang, dude. Imagine no one getting this, but everyone gets this. Hey, everybody, this is the Tiger King. TA with the Tiger King. Carol Baskin tried to kill her. Oh, she killed her husband. And we tried to put a hit out on her life. Okay, so I mean, everyone gets this, but no one even gets Dragon Ball Z. Like, what is this? What's wrong with this world? Goodness gracious. Isn't it crazy how when I smile, his mouth too? Yeah, no, dude. We kind of covered it today, right? We got a very eventful stream. Lots and lots of good stuff, dude. Morgan Page Connect. Thank you, Charizard, for the $1.99 super chat, dude. Yeah, I just knocked the bat out of the jar. Can't believe you. What would the Tiger King's power level be? Like 3 or 1 or something? Good lord. Oh god, 830 people watching this too. I didn't think it was that bad. You know, in terms of, that's a lot of people watching a scuffed Tiger King. So, you know, with the monthly, right? That means, like, dude, in this run, they could remain irrational longer than we can stay solvent. In this month or next month, you could see almost $11,000 before testing the supply line. The high from nearly 20,000, the high from nearly 14,000. Right, but this could ping pong around in here for another 1 or 2 years before having a breakout, because we're contracting in price. The bids and the asks are getting tighter, slowly but surely.
Is that a joint?
BTC is suppressing its power level, but I can feel it's truly over 9,000.
Well, it depends what chart you're looking at. If you look at the futures chart, we are at 9,040 right now on Bitcoin, slowly climbing after that big dump this morning, but have yet to achieve you know, higher highs, which is like, you know, 9170. Now let's look here. Was there a gap? Nah, there wasn't really a gap. I mean, nah, I wouldn't consider it. It's such an insignificant time scale. We're not looking at this to chart. We're just looking at price action.
Characters into the mix. Smiley face. I'm just waiting for over 9,000 in that scatter to go off.
I don't know if we're gonna get it on this stream, JC, man. A lot of weakness, inability. I mean, yeah, you're $30 off, but we've been $30 off all day, man. Thank you, JC, for the $6.99 Canadian dollars, or what some people would call Monopoly money. I mean, doesn't Canadian? I mean, are there Canadians in here that can attest to your currency looking like Monopoly money? Good Lord. So S&P Dow Jones futures, yeah, well, 0.3%, barely anything, no volatility, you know, which is good. I mean, that's, and Activision's in your top right of your screen that killed it today completely. Oh my god, I'm so happy, so proud. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Sorry, it's not really themed for, you know, we could do something. I don't know if it'll work, man. I don't even know why I didn't think about it. Yeah, dude, look at that, man. We could do something like that, man. It's work. Hey, buddy, it's look at this, dude. And then we could do this at the same time. What? I know we got some people from Guadalajara out there. It's good to see you. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody, man.
Bruh.
Mucho gusto. ¿Cómo está?
Ever since they switched to plastic, it's been looking even more like Monopoly money.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you. Over the mariachi, the party. Yeah, dude, it's been looking like Monopoly money. Let's go then, JC. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Much love. Now we must crank it back up, dude. Just for a few minutes. It's pretty good, man. This just reminds me of Narcos. Okay. Because I just don't hear mariachi very often, right? Virtual cultural appropriation. Say that 5 times fast, Laserhawk. All right. But as you can see, we are at a critical supply line, stemming back from the peak, June 26, 2019. And you can see that on the daily. And it's pretty gorgeous. Sorry, that's log scale. That's why I was all screwed up. And this is it, man. This is the way. We're at the top. 78% retrace from the 10,500 high. That's a deep retrace, man. Perceived value at 786s and 886s for shorts. Or, if you flipped it over, perceived value for longs. Hey, I made Mitch Jug Steve. Cinco de Drinko for Mitch. Thanks for the 505. Oh yeah, 5-5. Nice, dude. Very good. This song is lit. Everyone's losing their minds. What is this song called? I know, man. It's called Hola in el Rancho Grande. That is the name of the song.
Bruh.
Oh, I didn't even think about doing this at the beginning of the stream. I'm stupid. Dude, what is this thing on my hat, man? I think that's good though, right? I think we did our part. Just kidding.
Bruh.
Back to my playlist. Sport Billy, that's what it was made for. I mean, again, Mexicans don't really celebrate this, and actually there was a battle they won. I think it was against like the French or something, and they won the battle, but then the French came back and just wrecked them at that same spot. So it's really not that memorable for Mexicans. It looks like a Pokemon on my head. What would this Pokemon be? It's like Scuffed Pikachu or something. What's up, Pedro? Coming over Portugal, dude. Super Scuff, man. Chikahoo. So it'd be Mikachu, Mr. T. Mikachu. Because Mexican Pikachu. Perfect. Alright, we got our name. Oh, Charizard, man. Breaking the rules, dude. Oh my god. Oh yeah, didn't I look at this today, man? Dude, you want to talk about a shooting star on PayPal? Well, that's it, dude. PayPal, shooting star. All-time highs today. Alright? But gapped up, and that is textbook shooting star stuff. Though it's not red, it's green, it's real. 125.43 with a target, though. You know, you fill a gap, you coming back test 121. Then you got this little peak right here. So targets for PayPal on this breakout. If it's truly to continue, the macro holds up, the hidden bullish divergence goes on the S&P, and you keep going. 136 is the first target up here. I mean, there's nothing. You're in outer space. There's nothing here, dude. You get that right. V-shaped recovery, certainly 100% V-shaped recovery on PayPal, and at all-time highs. And here are your targets: 136, 142, 150. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Bruh.
There you go, Charizard. Wait, I'm a jerk. Green candle freedom. Again, why is like everything comes out of your mouth is negative, and I'm a jerk, you know, and imagine coming into my stream and talking crap and then expecting me to like, right, this is my stream, man. Come in and talk crap, dude. But thanks for insulting me. Did I insult you? No, I wasn't insulting you, and now you insult me for the second time. So thanks. So we adjust. It looks pretty nice. I mean, it looks pretty good with that new anchor point here. So it's like clearly you haven't broken out. If you kept anchoring the same, yeah, maybe you're broken out. But are you moving? Breakout, you normally can see a breakout occurring. Starting, man. That's right, Crypto Sipto. Some people just got a problem. I mean, I wasn't even being a jerk. I have not been mean at all today. I haven't been in a bad mood or anything. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. But the good news is Bitcoin is very close to 9,000. We have 8 minutes to go. I'm sticking around for the daily close now. I mean, an hour, 51 minutes live. So Bando, pizza slice token dude. Is that real? Is there such thing as a pizza slice token? I mean, I would believe it if it was. DJ Lamb loves it. Daily close, right on the edge. I mean, like, we can draw these trend lines all we want, these patterns, these structures, but dude, 9150 is most important. You know that. That's horizontal line resistance that's been respected not once, but twice in the midst of this consolidation. So breaking that, big move up. I think you'll see 9,300. And you could see 10K if the pattern was actually to hit that. Oh yeah, by the way, posting the poll, like, right? I mean, go vote if you're in here and you haven't voted. 800 of y'all. 420 likes on the dot.
Is that a joint?
Let's go.
Bruh.
Sorry, man. My mom's boyfriend is over again. He's such a jerk.
My god, dude. Green Candle Freedom, thanks for the threes, dude. Hey, it's okay, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Chat, I'll defer to y'all on that one, okay? This is a good song, though. No doubt. It's called What You Need by Approaching Black. W-R-A-Y Radio. $168 votes. Let's go, man. Let's get 200 votes, man. At least, you know, look at this. 100 votes saying it's bullish breakout, 73 saying bearish breakout. It's like, you know, it's the same thing as the pattern, you know. Alright, we'll check back on it. But we got 5 minutes just running out the clock now. It's been a great stream. My god, y'all are amazing. Cinco de Mayo. Some people call it Revenge of the 5th. I think that'd also be appropriate to call it that. With things being considered that we had, you know, the 4th. May the 4th be with you yesterday. And we had the Star Wars stream that was amazing. Flawless graphics. That was the first time every graphic I had went right. Was so happy about that, man. Because it's so challenging getting everything, all the moving parts to work on a backup PC in my other office. Oh, sorry. 194 votes, let's go. Moon or Doom. That's it. That's it, dude. Alright. 89.89 repeating, of course. Lure Jenkins would be pleased. Yeah, Batson is the Jesus man. He is. Wait for episode 1000. Dude, none of y'all should miss episode 1000. We'll be unveiling new graphics. 89.91 chat. 4 minutes. And 20... seconds.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
To go until the daily close. Wow. What's up, Sun Win? Good to see you. think ever since I restarted my PC, everything's been better. All right, we did it. We're over 9,000. Holy crap! Jack, can you even believe it, man? $9,001. Holla holla for the dollar, man. 9,015. 9,020, chat. Just moments to go until your daily close. But will it hold on to 9,016, 17, 23? 9,025, man. We're rallying. Highest point of this 4-hour candle. Showing strength into the close. 9,034. I don't know, man. It might hold. So if it does hold, you know what that means, man. Bitcoin might be powering up. Just like this, man. You hear me, man? I'm in the chat. Alright, yeah. Joking aside.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
You're what's good, peeps. I'm late to the stream. Happy Cinco de Mayo, mi gente. I'd give your drinking already Mitch, but cheers, clinking beer mugs, hashtag DGB.
Hey, Ed Cross 30, thanks for the 420 contribution, man. Nah, not drinking. I mean, I haven't even thought about it. I only have like 1 or 2 shots left, so. And I've been live for like 2 hours now, so kind of like done our thing, man. But still, like, if we're over 9,000 and we adjust that trend line, you can see we're not really breaking out of anything yet. But, I mean, look, dude. Hey, yeah, it's local on the 8th. Yep. Oh my god, man.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, hey. I hate asking all the time. Decibel levels. Too quiet. Too loud. Perfect. 9,040 on the corn. 1 minute to go. What is my Vegeta tripping out? No, 9,044. 46. Dang, man. Climbing. 9,050. But we know. Trend lines, structure, be danged. Nothing matters until we break 9150, chat. You gotta know that. All this is Rudy Poo. What is not Rudy Poo? 9150. Break it, you could be a king. Don't break it, probably gonna end up being a peasant. Okay. So don't get too euphoric. Don't get cocky, kid. You're below critical resistance. No, I mean, it's like 9150, then like 9350, then 9617. Okay, those are like the stepping stone resistance points. But we're not even close to 90. We're like over $100 away from the major area, okay? Real quick, just looking at gold, Big Brother. Looks similar, very similar to Bitcoin. Much, you know, this goes back to April 14th, though, where Bitcoin's pattern only goes back to April 30th. So this is much more significant. And you are still trying to hold critical support from March 8th. Do it, man. This is you broke it on the last candle, and this is your attempt to backtest the spring. Okay, very good. All right, chat, we've done it.
Bruh.
Yay, a new day has been born, man. And we're over 9,000, man. Very good. So with the adjustment of the trend line, you have not broken out. But if you you didn't adjust it, clearly you broke out. But it's like, come on, man, we got a little bit new data, so let's be conservative here. No harm, no foul in adjusting there. Starting to get a little hungry, man. Yeah, join the Discord, dude. Everyone in here who's not a part of the Discord, what are you doing, man? Like, seriously. Let's see, got a link anywhere? Probably not. Nah. Yeah, I'll just make mine. Whatever. Dude, we lost our boost on Discord. Are you kidding me? We lost the boost. Level 3 Discord. Wow. Join that. Join the Discord, man, or be destroyed. Positively, of course. Alright, man. Some mysteries bound. We've got a poll. 201 votes. So, the majority thinks this is going to be a bullish breakout. Like a resounding bullish breakout. And then 41% of y'all think that we're going to have a resounding bearish breakout. Since it is neutral, hey, it makes sense why it's so close like this. We just have a little bit more bulls than bears. Alright. So we're still over 9,000, barely. Might have to go back to the Sombrero. It's okay, dude. It happens. Probes, man. Oh my god, we did it, dude. We freaking did it. Look at this, man. Probes, dude. He got us. He boosted us. That's all we needed for level 3 again. Oh, man. It felt so weird without it. Alright, 9,009. I'm about to break back below 9,000, chat. Sorry, Vegeta. There it is. And then, of course, back over 9,000. Dude, you get it, man. Up, down, up, down. Alright, Cinco de Mayo. Alright, Nick. Well, we're screwed then, man, I guess. I'm over it. It's just like, whatever, man. It's like, how can I, like, keep changing up my filters every time we fall below or break above 9,000, man? Grand Rising, this is your first time here. Well, thank you so much, man. First time in the stream ever? Your first time watching? How did you find me if that's true, man? Alright, we'll go back, dude. I don't want to power up, though. I'll just put on the scouter. Okay, that's a happy medium. Oh, there's the link. Sweet. We're just not able to sustain these power levels yet. You're right, man. We need a few of those beans. What are the beans they eat? You know, the Saiyans. Amelia, first time. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Right back at you, dudes. Thank y'all, new viewers, new subs, for watching. How did y'all find me? You know, because Sensu beans, that's what it was, dude. Sorry. We good, dude. No, rolls is the wrong answer, literally. Was it rolls beans? No. Yeah, the hyperbolic chamber, man. We do some training in there, man. Come on, hold on, Gold. We love you. We love you long time. Jeffy leading the charge. Alright, so I'll go back to the futures real quick. Bitcoin's 9,090, but it spiked up when Bitcoin, you know, before Bitcoin started selling off, it was at 9,130 or so. Continue to climb. And getting closer and closer to this previous highs. And the top for the futures was 95.60 last Thursday, if you can believe it, man. This is the scouter, dude. The power scouter, dude. And futures for the S&P, Dow Jones starting to fall a little bit, slide a little bit. As you see the top left, bottom left, Dow Jones, S&P futures pulling back. All right, so they were up about 4 or 5 or 0.45%, and now it's down it's up 0.1%. So about to go neutral to red. All right. Pizza slice friend recommended. You were with him? What does that mean? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I guess I get it. You know, people prefer one content creator the most because everyone has limited time and stuff. So I guess I get that. Thank you for if you're picking me, man. Thank you, dude. YouTube recommended Emilio. Boom. Hey, for all those people saying I'm shadow banned, well, what of this? What of this? Emilio finding me today, not shadow banned from him. Okay. Did anyone else? What Bitcoin saves lives first time for you today? I don't think so, man. I think I've seen you before. So we're back below 9,000, chat, by 1/4. I was recommended Grand Rising. There you go, Shadowban Connect. That's great to hear, Grand Rising. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for being here. Seriously, dude, look, I've been streaming for 2 hours 7 minutes now, so it's kind of like we've covered most things under the sun. All right, futures dropping even more now. Extra. Well, can you tell me, since 2 people found me today and recommended? All right, Alexander, work hard and rest even harder, because you build muscle during the resting days, not the workout days. You were asked to rate my channel before watching? That's weird, Gerard. Okay, man. So the poll, you can still participate in it if you really want. All right. This is the poll link, because it hasn't broken out. Truly has it. I don't know, man. Bitcoin 1 going nuts. Stelesco, I mean, we're looking at live Bitcoin futures right now. It's at 9,085. It did go, I mean, nuts if you're looking at the 1 minute chart, which we're looking at the 5 minute. It's really not going nuts. So, my God. If it's not going nuts on the 5 minute, how is it going nuts anywhere else? Alright, so majority of y'all think bullish breakout of the triangle, but we haven't broken out. Guz incoming? Maybe. Could be. Thanks for the, yeah, nearly 800 people, and wow, here, and thanks for the 458 freaking likes. Amazing, dude. Silverback Jack, it's just not that complicated or complex, man. I don't think it's anything to do with that. Okay, man. So I can leave you with this, right? I wish there was clarity, but it's a neutral pattern. Okay, chat. Are we cool? Are you satisfied?
Bruh.
Okay. So thank you so much for the likes, love, support, contributions. Jevy coming in with the C note session top Jesus today, man. Thank you, man. And just thanks everyone for watching, hitting the like buttons, participating in the polls, being a part of this community, because y'all make this community what it is. All right, not me. So be sure to join our Discord. Check out the Patreon if you want to learn about symmetrical triangles, pennants, wedges, Fibonacci, you name it. There's educational resources in the Patreon. So, and that supports the stream. It's the best way to support what we do here. So, this is a real good song. Crossroads by Joshua Allerton. I'll be back later. Enjoy the sights and sounds of the technical analysis. Till next time, respect the TA.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Wow, thanks, Alexia. Get effed.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.